Well, it's no surprising that the fan edition phones, at least for their launch events, has been confusing. Same goes for the S23 FE, the upcoming one. I mean, there have been tons of conflicting rumors about the Galaxy S23 FE launch time. Crazy. But I think now we have the answer. According to Sam Mobile and their trusted sources, the smartphone will be launched in the third quarter of this year. But there is a catch. It will only be available in select markets, and that is not specified. So it could be US or it could be just South Korean market. But a wider release for many other global markets will happen sometimes in Q4 of 2023 or the first quarter of 2024, as I said in the past videos. But the third quarter release, which if it has to happen will happen in the next month, is kind of confusing. Like, why they're gonna do that? But that's not the only thing. Even though there is an Exynos 2300 technically, but it might not even be featured inside the S23 FE. That's kind of sad, considering the Exynos 2300 has the same kind of CPU cores as the current Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy that it will power even the Galaxy Z Fold 5 and even the Galaxy Z Flip 5. So how does it make it a fan edition phone then? I just don't know, because fan edition is something that means it is a watered down variant of the flagship phone but with the same chipset. But that's not the case, even not a competitive chipset. It's a chipset that is actually powering the last year's Galaxy S22 Ultra or even the Galaxy S22 series. You get the point. Well, if you look at, Samsung has already kind of killed the Galaxy A7X lineup. So that simply means after the Galaxy A54 5G, there has to be something, right? And that's where this Galaxy S23 FE will actually fit in. Even though it is still not kind of making sense as a fan edition phone, but it will actually make sense as a phone at that price. So aside from the Exynos 2200 with AMD's Eclipse 920 GPU, which is plenty capable at that price, what else can we expect? Well, it will actually have a new upgraded camera system. Not exactly camera system, but a main camera. The S20 FE and the S21 FE had 12 megapixel rear cameras. The S23 FE will actually get a 50 megapixel sensor. But the ultra-wide angle and the teleporter cameras are not changing at all. The S23 FE will also come in 128GB and 256GB of storage options, and they're going to be 6GB and 8GB of RAM variant, depending on the market. Aside from that, it will also going to have the same kind of screen size, and there is not going to be any change in terms of refresh rate or even the display size, not at all. Now, as for the battery and charging, it will come with the same 25-watt fast charging and same wireless charging support, plus it will also come with the same 4500 mAh battery. Now, talking about the battery though, there is one interesting thing. The Galaxy S23 FE recently bagged the Safety Korea battery certification. That simply means it will actually come to the South Korean market faster than ever. So the third quarter launch is probably going to happen for the South Korean market. Now, another important thing is that the Tab S9 Ultra, we actually have the Geekbench listing of it. That shows that the single core performance is actually quite high, 2086 and 5686 points in multi-core test. That's a good result. But that's probably where the upgrade ends though. It will actually be identical to the Tab S8 Ultra, whether you talk about the screen size or even the RAM or anything like that. Another thing that will change is though the camera layout. It will kind of look like the S22 Ultra's camera layout. I mean, yeah. And that's probably it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.